There we go. What's good, podcast? Back once again. It's Jay Gardner here.
Shay Harrison.
And with our two main guests, we have
Isaiah, Jake.
And for today's episode, we're going to be talking about the All-Star game for the 2024 MLB season. And we're just going to get into it. First, we're going to start with the American League infield. And for the American League starters, the infielders, which is at center...
Center?
Starting center. Jacob Gardner.
At catcher, we have Adley Rutschman, player for the Baltimore Orioles. First base, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From Toronto. Second base, we have Jose Altuve, Houston Astros. Third base, we have Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Guardians. And at shortstop, we have Gunnar Henderson for Baltimore. Honestly, my take on these group of five people, I think it's all well deserved. Especially, definitely think Baltimore could have gotten one more with the first baseman. What's his name? It's Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah.
Mountcastle, yeah. Definitely think he didn't get snubbed from a starter, but he definitely could have earned as a starting position over Guerrero Jr. from Toronto. But Guerrero definitely earned it. Jose and Ramirez at second and third, they definitely earned those as well.
Jose and Ramirez, you realize that's his name, Jose Ramirez?
No.
You got two Jose's, that's why.
You gotta say
two
Jose
Jose. Because I said Jose and Ramirez.
They have the same name.
No, yeah, that's just terrible, bro. I at least said Jose and Ramirez, inferring that it's two different people. That's on me, though. So, yeah, they're both. Okay, so Altuve and Ramirez at second and third, they both earned it as well. And then Gunnar Henderson, as you know, one of the top front runners for AL MVP for this year. He's obviously was going to get that starting position. But besides that, do you guys think there was anybody that could have took a starting position over them that made the All-Star team?
Bobby Witt, maybe.
Okay, I can see Bobby.
Nah, but Gunnar Henderson.
But Gunnar Henderson's better.
Playing.
He got, you know.
They got it right. They're both really good. That's
Yeah.
why they're the two shortstops.
Mm-hmm.
I think, well, besides that, in the American League, like, the infield was, like, pretty set. Like, there was no big, like,
I think maybe Salvi,
conversation.
Perez, over Adley.
Yeah,
Their numbers
but
were like...
it was, yeah. But
Numbers were close, but I think...
Yeah, but the Orioles are
And it's because, the
just
Orioles
like
had...
they're the number one team, so
in
you know
the,
they're gonna get
in the
it.
league, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that's.
I think the Guardians are right now, actually.
I wouldn't be
Guardians-
surprised.
All
The
their
Guardians have been
records
going
are the
balling
same.
for
It's one
they've
of the
been
two.
balling this year.
Or no, or the Phillies, but they're the top
No,
of the
but I
AL.
mean
They're
the
on the top
AL.
of the AL.
I mean
yeah,
the
AL. Because you're them with the Guardians.
Yeah, but for the outfield, the starters, we got Aaron Judge, Stephen Kwan, and Juan Soto. Honestly, Judge and Soto, those are the
They were locks from
two
there.
best outfielders in the league. Stephen Kwan was a little bit of a surprise to me.
Wonky.
I know Kyle Tucker was up there. He's been hurt, but
I thought
there was
Jarren
one
Duran
other.
was
Oh,
amazing.
Jaron Duran there. Wait, there was
He's
somebody
batting
else.
what is he batting?
Was he even a finalist?
No,
Duran?
Duran wasn't a final for starters.
Nah, but like he probably
It was.
should've
Oh
been.
my gosh, it was somebody else.
I was not focused.
I'll have to remember later, but I know Kyle Tucker was one of the other guys who could have made it. But I think Stephen Kwan, he leads the league in average now. On base percentage is up there. He hits a lot of homers for being a contact hitter. So I'm not mad at the selection. And then DH Yordan Alvarez. I think there's another Oriole in there. In the running.
Oh my god.
For the DH in the AL.
Oh, Ryan O'Hearn.
Yeah, O'Hearn.
Thank you.
Who
Wow.
I haven't really seen a lot of,
Was
but
this dude Willie Castro?
nah, it
He's
was
on the
somebody
squad.
else. He didn't get snubbed. He's just not. He's a reserve.
Oh.
Yeah, here I can look right now.
Oh, I have the reserve. Riley Green,
He's on
No,
Tigers.
Jaron Duran, and Kyle Tucker are the three.
That's
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it was just Kyle Tucker. But yeah, so.
And Jaron Duran.
He was the
My
third
God.
highest outfielder for the start
Tucker
for,
was?
finalists. Yeah, I was really surprised. Here, I have outfield.
Well, it's because his injury.
Yeah.
It was. There was only 4 finalists. Yeah, it was Anthony Santander.
Oh, Santander. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought should have made it over Stephen Kwan, honestly. But, well, yeah.
on
But
the
that's
Royals,
the
though.
I
that's
was
the
really
AL.
surprised when I saw Quan pop up because I was watching it and I was like, I thought for sure it'd be Tucker.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think it.
I thought for sure it was gonna be Tucker, but now that he's qualified, he leads the league in average and he's still hitting like with power too. He's not like Luis Arias or someone who has no
Strict
power
contact,
but
yeah,
hitting
exactly.
a high average number. So I think it's deserved. I was a little surprised, but yeah, it's not a bad pick.
But yeah, you want to take over the National League?
Yeah. Just infield.
Oh yeah. So NL infield, we had Bryce Harper at first base. He led the NL in voting. Second base, we had Ketel Marte from the Diamondbacks. Shortstop was Trey Turner from the Phillies. It was a really close vote between him and Mookie Betts. It was like 51-49 or something like that.
It was
Yeah.
50-50.
50, yeah, it was
50.5,
50-50, yeah.
6, like
Yeah,
50
it's crazy.
points.
And then third base we had Alec Boehm, and then catcher we have William Contreras from the Milwaukee Brewers. I think besides Trey and Mookie, it wasn't really like that close of a what's it called? A debate at any of the positions really. Like much like the AL, like I said. Boehm has been it was crazy to see the voting numbers between Boehm and Machado. I don't know how Machado got second place either. And that just shows you how bad
And he
third
didn't
base
even make the All-Star team.
That just shows you how bad third base has been this season in the NL. Because Machado had he's been terrible this season also. Not lately, but the voting numbers, Boehm was at 1.3 million, and then Machado was at 200,000. JT Realmuto was the other finalist for catcher. I don't think it should have been him. It should have been Will Smith or someone else, not him. But William Contreras deserved it.
I think Will Smith's irrelevant.
Of course you do.
Mookie he's been really good at shortstop this season, but he's hurt, so that probably swayed a lot of people's decisions. And then Marte Arise, the argument for Arise was just his hitting numbers, but outside of that, he hasn't really been. And Marte's been killing it lately. And then Harper, of course, led the NL in votes, so he got the starting. So
Yeah.
I think they got it all right.
He made that transition with ease from outfield up to first base.
Well, it's not. I'm
It's
not gonna say
crazy,
it's easy, but it's not.
It's definitely not hard compared to other.
Because they're talking about putting Xander Bogaerts at first base. It's you put whoever lost all their range at first base, people who can't throw. And it's not
crazy.
easy.
That's
but
true
it's
though.
not
No,
But
that's
it's definitely not crazy.
not like
hard.
moving
and
to
he's
shortstop.
left-handed, so he has more of a
Yeah.
target area for the.
It's not like moving to shortstop or to center field or something.
That's real.
But
Yeah.
Outfield.
Okay, now for the outfield. I don't know why we shaking our heads here. We got 2 San Diego Padres in the corners. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Jurickson
Oh my
Profar.
I had to say it like that, bro.
I had to, bro. He's the guy. Having a career year, first year.
They're gonna talk about Christian Yelich.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna get to Christian Yelich, bro. He's a great player. I got to see him play in Colorado. He had a nice little double to tie the game, even though they lost the extra innings because for some reason, off topic, but they had 3 infielders.
That was Jake Cave,
They
wasn't
had
it?
5.
I
Yeah,
was watching
Jake
that
Cave
game.
because they took the
Yeah.
right fielder and moved him in the infield.
Yeah.
I was literally there and I was like, what are they doing? And bro blooped in right field and lost. But anyways, Christian Yelich. We'll get to him first so we can save the Padre players after. Christian Yelich, he's a
Save the
great
Blaze.
player. He's a great player. He's having a good year. Average is right behind Profar and Rise. He's 4th or 5th. I think he's behind. I forgot who it was now. Someone else passed him in the NL. But basically, Yelich, they got the outfield pretty much right because the NL outfield was pretty weak this year. Maybe you could say Brandon Nimmo had a chance to get in. Maybe
Hate that guy.
Elliot Ramos or
Lane
No,
Brian Reynolds.
no, for real, Elliot Ramos, really?
Who are these backup NL outfielders? They are nowhere near any of the levels of the starters, and realistically, it's because Acuna's hurt, Betts left the outfield, Harper left the
They're gonna
outfield,
put him
and
back.
Soto's in the AL. So since a bunch of the regular All Stars
Got shifted around.
the NL outfield was open for grabs, and Jurickson Profar and Fernando Tatis Jr. took advantage of that. And last but not least, another Padre outfielder that made it,
We're not talking about the reserves right now.
Jackson Merrill.
Oh my god.
Just letting
This
y'all
was
know.
just.
But
Talk about the DH too, because
you were supposed to do DH.
Oh, Shohei. No discussion.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
there's
no,
not,
yeah,
there's
I was
not
gonna
really
talk-
discussing.
I want to talk about how Kyle Schwarber was the second finalist because he didn't even make it. Marcell Ozuna made it.
I'm telling you,
Shohei
it's because
made it.
it's fake.
It's-
Like,
It's fan voting.
Phillies
Phillies.
fan-
I
fan
hate
voting,
Phillies fans. It's
well, you can have 'em all you want.
And
You
I
want to see, you
know,
want to see him in the NLC. Yeah.
I hate Phillies fans just because of that. They put all of it. Nick Castellanos was in the
in March.
finalists and Brandon Marsh. What?
Terrible.
Kyle
But-
Schwarber did not deserve to be
Brandon
the second
Marsh in the
finalist. It should have been
finalists.
Shohei and Ozuna. It was gonna be Shohei anyway because he's Shohei Ohtani. I don't mean to
That
glaze,
part,
but
name was definitely
He's-
face value.
yeah, there's nothing much to say.
Yeah, he's
there.
gonna win the Triple Crown unless Profar takes average from him.
But-
Or Rise. He's gonna win the Triple Crown. RBIs and home runs.
But that average, I mean, I
Guaranteed.
wouldn't be surprised if
Gonna be
Rice takes
Shohei.
from him.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Rise has to get hot though.
Yeah.
And Profar is literally ahead of him right now. So
Profar's just balling, dude.
if Profar plays the same way he did first half, but Otani did slump for a part like this last week. He went like 0 for 9 in 3 games, but
Yeah, but Jacob, you want to get into the
reserves.
AL
Give
reserve
me a sec.
infield reserve?
Hopefully it loads. You know.
I think you got to go down.
No, yeah. Let's see.
keep going
Okay,
down.
so
Keep going down.
I'm going AL reserves. Am I
keep
gonna do
going
it?
down? Keep going down. It gives you a list.
Catch it. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
I bet.
Please hold.
No, yeah. Hold on, I gotta tell you the catch real quick because it wants to be right here. For his 9th All-Star selection coming out of Kansas City for the Royals, we have Salvador Perez. That will be the main catcher reserve. Then also you have Carlos Correa on the Twins, his 3rd All-Star selection. Rafael Devers out of Boston, his 3rd. Josh Naylor gets his first nod for the Cleveland Guardians.
Padres legend, Josh Naylor.
He did absolutely.
Isaac, oh Lord, I'm about to mispronounce this.
Paredes.
Okay, I was gonna say Paredes, but hey, Isaac Paredes from Tampa Bay, his first All-Star nod. Marcus Semien from
That is so. Oh my god.
you're not rocking with that. You're not rocking with
And
that.
he was a finalist too. He's batting like 230.
He's second
He has,
baseman,
like, a
right?
six
Yeah,
second baseman for the
something
Rangers.
OPS.
yeah,
It's
but
like-
who else were they gonna put in? Bro?
At second, yeah.
Seager's been hurt. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who else were they gonna put in?
And you got Bobby Wood Jr. out of the Royals, his first All-Star nod,
Nathan
which,
Eovaldi.
as we talked earlier, he definitely had
Oh, they got Kirby Yates.
That's deserved.
a fair
So,
reasoning
who?
to be an
The
All-Star
Rangers.
starter.
You mean like who other second baseman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Who other second baseman?
Correa's a shortstop, no?
Yeah.
So that's 2 shortstops. Is it 2 of all? It's not 2
No,
of all.
they
It's
do
not
it by
two, it's
position.
just-
So Correa's the shortstop, Devers is the 3rd baseman, Naylor's the
Just
first
first.
baseman, and then Paredes plays 3rd.
Oh, okay.
And Salmon plays 2nd short.
Okay,
Yeah, so I guess
okay,
there's
okay.
2 shortstops.
It's about 2 of each though. Or yeah,
Kind of.
it's just because
yeah.
I mean Bobby Witt was if he didn't get a nod, then that's what you call an actual.
No, they
star.
had to, yeah.
I think it's just called robbery at that point, or it was racism. But besides that,
What?
uh,
What is he talking
I
about?
don't know. No, yeah, not really much. I'm honestly an NL person, but not much with them. Honestly, I mean they've been balling out like they should be. Obviously, as you see Jake's reaction to Marcus Semien, definitely doesn't think he should
Did
be
you say
there.
David Fry's name?
For the Guardians,
You know, David, he's in there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what?
I
I'm not having him right here.
And did
Oh,
you,
maybe I'm
you also
terrible.
kind of
Go
missed
down,
Jose.
scroll down.
You missed Jose up. Oh wait,
scroll
no,
down.
sorry.
Oh, he
that,
was sorry.
was that
I was
infielders?
in the wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
infielders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're talking about outfielders.
No, I
But
ain't
David
talking-
Fry's still on the outfield
Yeah,
list.
I'm-
though.
David Fry's
He's
a
a
DH.
catcher.
He's
He's in for
No, they have
DH.
him in
They have
DH.
him as DH.
He's DH behind Jordan.
they haven't. I'm just looking at the infielders.
Okay, well, yeah, so I mean, if I want to get into
That's my bad,
the
yeah.
outfield, Jaron Duran, which is well deserved. Riley Green, I mean, Detroit has literally nobody else. So they kind of have to go with him. And then Kyle Tucker.
Oh, they had
Now they got Javi
Tariq
Baez.
Skubal.
Oh, Tariq Skubal, yeah, but
He
like
made it, didn't he?
Yeah.
position player wise. And then David Fry, which he got in as a DH. You said? Okay, well, behind who? Alvarez.
Yeah.
Which what happened to
Yeah.
O'Hearn? Is he just?
He didn't make it.
He didn't
Which
make it.
I don't get
I
it.
don't know
Like
why he was.
I honestly was
Alright.
thinking like if you were second in the
David
the
Fry's
fan
job,
vote,
though.
you
because
should
that's
be.
fan
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah, that's the
It's
thing. Like, they don't,
fan
cause
vote,
that's the only problem with it. Cause like if that's how it was, there would be no like automatic nod for like my net like
Yeah,
that.
because
CJ's
the
not
coach,
making it.
because the coaches determine the result.
That's true.
Yeah, David Fry's batting 305.
Oh, this
so, I
thing's-
mean,
this
Yeah,
damn
he's
iPad, bro.
he's a catcher
I need to
too.
follow
So
y'all, but
And he got that card on the show.
yeah, but shoot.
I've been back on the show lately. I'm crazy.
But you want
I'm
to
sorry.
you want to do the outfield or the infielders, Jake? Get into
Oh
it.
yeah.
Reserve.
Infield for the NL. We got C.J. Abrams, another Padres legend.
oh yup.
Jacob's happy
Thank you for
about
the
that.
trade.
you're
Appreciate
one
y'all.
all-star, buddy.
Hey man, it was me, him, and Irvin, but Irvin got hold.
No, he
First
didn't.
base.
He wasn't that good.
Pete Alonso, undeserved, but the Mets don't have anyone else, so it doesn't matter. Luis Arias, again, I was talking about the hits. That's probably what got him in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he still leads the league in hits,
Yeah, he
right?
does.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Witt, by
Mookie
like
Betts, he's hurt. He's probably not going to play, but yeah, also deserved. He's been playing really good. I don't know what to say. Ellie De La Cruz. This one I was iffy about because like
Oh, you want O'Neal Cruz? Had no, it's fine.
I don't think the
You
Reds.
want,
I don't
you want
think
his long lost twin?
I don't think the Reds got anyone else in. So I mean, I guess they had to put him in. But like,
True.
he's
Wait, they didn't get anyone
I don't
else.
think so. He deserves it though. I mean, he has like 50 stolen bases.
Yeah,
He might as
but,
well
like,
throw him in there.
the hit.
Well, he's
Obviously, he
trying to
has
cover.
power. Obviously, he has speed. But like, he's not. He still has a lot to improve in. Like, obviously, the strikeout numbers are really high. He goes. I don't want to say he's like power or nothing because obviously he can get on base really well as stolen base numbers. But like, he strikes out a lot. He's a really good. He's an entertaining player. I think that's mostly why they put him in
Yeah.
Besides the fact that the Reds suck and they don't have anyone else.
Well, hey.
But
Sure.
yeah, I'll move on. Freddie Freeman, obviously, really good again. Behind Mookie and Shohei, he's been cleaning them up really well. Infield, Brian McMahon, another case of the Rockies don't ever knows, but he's a really good player.
He's not bad.
His numbers are a little
I have a bet on
Like
him today.
a-
Lock in.
He has like a 2.1 WAR or something, so he's been playing really well. He's always been really good, especially against the Padres. I hate watching.
Yeah, he
him
always
play
hits
against us.
homers on us.
Oh, yeah.
And then the reserve at catcher, Will Smith. I said what I had to say about him earlier.
He's irrelevant.
He should have been a reserve. Speaks that
Like
JT didn't
Wilson
even make it
Contreras is
as a
hurt, bro.
reserve.
Would have been the brothers.
But yeah, that's the infielders. So onto the outfield.
The outfield, like basically, like a little bit what I said earlier.
Oh
They're-
wait, and they put Marcelo Zuna as a DH.
The
which
NL
should have been
outfield
that.
is very weak. So yeah, we have a guy named Heliot Ramos in the All-Star game this year.
He's actually playing really
He
good.
is good, bro. He's not bad. He obviously deserves it. Every single All-Star deserves it. Brian Reynolds, Parlay Demon, he gets hits every day.
Not every single All-Star deserves it.
But not everyone does. Not okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you made the All-Star game, you had at
Yeah.
least
You
a
can have-
run.
yeah,
you had a stretch
yeah.
of games where you played
The
good
best
baseball.
player on your team.
Like Brian
'cause that's
Reynolds,
what-
for example, went on a 22-game hitting streak, and he's a parlay goat for that. We also got Teoscar Hernandez. He has a lot of home runs, and he has a lot of RBIs
That's
in the
right.
NL. But realistically, Teoscar Hernandez is really he's an all-star. But
They don't like Dodgers, so he's just.
just because I don't,
It's his slugging number.
I know he
His
can
thoughts
hit,
crazy,
he can hit
yeah.
with power. That's one thing he can do. And since the NL outfield is, like I said, so weak, Teoscar gets to slide in and make an All-Star game.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, the outfield was this was probably one of the weakest outfields in recent like NL history, especially because like last year their starters was Soto, Acuna, and Harper. Was it Harper? Was he
Yeah, I
out there?
think
Who's
so.
that first
Or
base?
Or
Betts.
they had
Betts.
It was Betts.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it went from those three to
Tatis
Tatis.
Profar.
To the Padres running the show.
and Yelich.
Two of those
Obviously,
guys. Two of those guys are
all three of them are
superstars.
really
Profar
good
just
players.
broke out this year.
Oh,
All
for
three
sure.
of those players are really good
Profar
this
was
year.
due for a season like this,
But-
and he was a top prospect. So hey,
Yeah, but that's basically the rundown on the outfield is. Oh, I forgot about him. My bad, Jackson Merrill. I skipped you.
I
Yeah,
was
the
gonna say,
most
he missed-
deserving
Oh my
of
God.
all of the
Jeez.
backup outfielders. He is fourth in WAR, by the way. The Padres have four or
Best
three
outfielder
of the
in the
top
league.
4 WARs. It's only Christian Yelich that's third, and then it's Profar number 1, Tatis number 2, Yelich 3, and then Jackson Merrill's 4. He just passed Nimmo the other day.
Dare
So-
I say the best outfield in MLB?
Yeah, they have the best outfield in MLB.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
and I mean it's
can't really.
the only
argue that
other
shit.
team that has a chance is the Yankees, but their
Yeah.
center field or whoever
Left
their
field.
other
I know.
outfielder is could be Trent Grisham sometimes. He's
Him because
not
with
very
Stan's
good.
hurt,
Or
like
Verdugo.
30.
Stanton, he's usually
Yeah, I forgot
DH.
Stan.
Stan was like, because he's on his 8th in like stint within his like whenever he signed his deal with the Yankees, like IL stint. So Stan's
He's
good.
always on the IL. So yeah, basically that is the NL outfield. So we're moving on to
Yeah,
the pitchers.
I guess I'll get into the American League pitchers. We can split this up if you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, the other
Um,
DH for the you guys talk about
Yeah.
another DH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I do the bullpen.
I don't
Um,
know why my thing's like this. Like it's like
Or-
give me all these
wait.
pictures.
yeah, I guess we'll just split this in half. I got Tyler Anderson. I mean, the Angels are, I don't even know what to say about that franchise. They're terrible.
Yeah, Miguel
and we
Sano
got
is
Sano,
also
man.
a parlay demon. Strikes out every day, bro.
Except for when I needed him to, and he did a freaking home run.
Yeah, but when I bet on him, he's always striking out.
The fact that Tyler Anderson is a 2-time All-Star too, because I know he had that really good season with the Dodgers a couple years ago.
True.
It's crazy, but then Corbin Burns, well deserved.
Man,
Here, I'll
Klaus
just
is
Klaus-
dealing as a closer.
yeah, I think he's the best closer in baseball. Other than I think Suarez is up there too, but
No, Suarez.
couple blown
That
saves in the
Suarez,
last
yeah.
couple
actually,
weeks. So yeah,
Yeah, but when he blew that save, it was because of his third straight day pitching, and he had a 4-out.
I don't want to
save.
get into
Where's
Enyo
Enyo
De La
De La
Santa. I don't want to get into him, but
Oh,
Enyo
Enyo de los meatballs.
almost gave us a game.
he's so
had,
bad.
had me hyped for a good half inning.
And then Jerks and Profar showed
Oh
up.
my god. bro.
But Crochet,
That
well
day.
deserved. He'll get traded at the
Crazy
deadline.
that they took him
So
out.
probably the
And then
Dodgers.
starter.
Gilbert, really well. He's a great pitcher. And then Clay Holmes, the closer for the Yankees. I think his numbers weren't the best out of like the relievers in the American League. I think Kenley Jansen had better numbers. Other couple other guys had better numbers, but you know, it's
yeah, he is actually
it's you know, a lot of it is rigged. So, but if you want to get into the rest of the,
So you got
guys-
Tanner Hook. How you say it?
Hawk.
Yeah, I can't lie. I just never knew how to pronounce it. I usually say Hook every time. No one's ever corrected me till now. Yeah, okay, you. Oh my god.
Seth Lugo.
Come on, go on,
Yeah,
man.
Seth Lugo, you know, homeboy.
Padres.
I was supposed to
Cy
be
Young
Padres.
candidate, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, crazy. Honestly.
You got Mason Miller. Oh my goodness, the one good pitcher for the Oakland A's.
Son.
Mason
Or
Miller,
Jackson
bro.
Merrill's son.
And you got Cole. I'm saying
Reagans.
Reagans. Cole Reagans from the Royals as well. Tree Skubal.
Skubal.
Besides Riley Green from the Tigers, that's also their other All-Star that they got nodded. And then Kirby Yates.
Padre legend.
Padres legend.
Yep.
I just love how half the league at this point has touched the Padres franchise at some
I think
point.
every
Yeah, we
team
traded
has
them all.
someone who used
Yeah.
to have Padres.
Either traded them all, or they pulled up and said we want to play for y'all, and like yeah,
But yeah,
Shout out AJ Preller.
get into those NL
Okay,
pitchers.
starters, LA Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow, obviously killing it, which I hate because we were supposed to sign him.
selling the bag.
Shota Imanaga, the rookie from Japan.
Shota.
He had a really hot start, obviously. He had like an under 1 ERA for the longest time, and then he just started
Gave up 10
giving
runs to the
runs.
I just got pooped on. I mean,
Who's Jeff Hoffman? I'm sorry.
I don't know. He's from the
Chris
Phillies. though.
Sale,
Making a little
reviving
noise.
his career on the Braves. He killed us.
Yeah.
Ranger Suarez from the Phillies having a really good season again. He's given up like 11 runs in his last 2 starts though, so not the greatest look for him. And then Zach Wheeler, obviously another really good starting pitcher.
You skipped
You
it. You skipped like
you skipped the,
No, 'cause
the
you know,
rookie
he-
of
Oh,
the year
yeah.
candidate.
He's doing it's hit on his
I'm,
phone.
no, I'm doing
it's
the
starters
starters
first.
You
No,
still
this is all
missed-
the pitchers, but I'm just looking at the starters.
you still missed a
Yeah.
couple though.
Oh yeah, I missed Logan Webb as well. He's
And-
really
and
good.
Ronaldo
I was saving
Lopez.
him for last. Ronaldo Lopez is a starter.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
would
wouldn't
have
have actually known
I think
that.
3. Oh, whatever. And then
His
my
Instagram
guy
post is wrong.
Paul Skeens. I don't think he's gonna win rookie, or he shouldn't win rookie of the year over Jackson Merrill, but
Going
he's
to,
a really
though.
good pitcher. He hit when I bet on him the other day, so I love him for that. But obviously he's a really good
I just see
pitcher.
we have gambling addicts in the building.
He keeps
Not
going.
gambling
No.
addicts if you're winning.
He keeps going 7 innings,
Okay, that's
and
true.
his
I'll have
last
to give
pitch
him
is
that.
over
I'll have to
100
give
miles
him
per
that
hour. When number 1 overall pick, Paul Skeens, All-Star nod.
Probably gonna start the game.
I think he will. When was the last time a rookie started the All-Star game?
Yeah, they're just gonna throw him out there.
It's a
They're
great,
gonna
that's a
glaze
great
him.
question.
Who are they- who's he gonna
Yeah,
face?
those are the starters.
Henderson
Would it
and
be
those guys.
Henderson?
Yeah.
Henderson,
Judge.
Judge,
And
Soto?
Henderson, Soto, Judge.
And he's gonna strike all 3 of them out, and the world's
Yeah.
gonna go
Paul
crazy.
Skeens, those are the starters.
Ooh, All-Star game bets.
Oh my
I
god.
was gonna ask you guys who do you think is gonna hit the 1 home run of the game? I don't think most people are going yard. Who's gonna be the one All-Star that goes yard? this year?
Marcell Ozuna.
Jerks and Profile.
No,
I'll
honestly,
put my money on.
I can see,
Profile.
bro. I can see like Stephen Kwan going yard or something stupid. Honestly, like because
Like
that's
someone
what
that you
I
wouldn't
was
expect.
saying,
Luis Arias goes to
Yeah.
Nuke City out of the
Arias is
ballpark.
not
off
He's
the
a
foul
starter.
pole.
Why are there so many starters?
But yeah, you got the relievers.
Who do I have left?
Hels-
Ryan Helsley,
Yeah.
He's really
Jeff Hoffman,
good. I don't know who he is.
and
Not-
Tanner Scott,
Yeah.
and Matt Strong,
Padres legend.
and
Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Bobby Fastballs.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not that many relievers. They had a lot of starters this year, but yeah, I think most of those guys in the NL deserved their spot. Obviously, probably the best one out of all of them is probably Suarez because he
It's
leads
Ryan
the,
Housley.
or it's Helsley.
He has like 33
He
saves.
leads the saves. It's Helsley leads
That's
the
'cause
saves,
the
and then
Cardinals
Suarez
can't win
is Suarez
games
second.
by more than one round.
Is
No,
Suarez
he's like 5th.
I think Class A.
In the NL?
No, in the NL. I'm
yeah,
talking about
no.
the NL. He's second.
Yeah, I think
I think Suarez is second. Yeah, but yeah, basically all these guys that made it for the relievers, they are able to get through innings in and out of jams if
Oh, Reynaldo Lopez leads the
You
league
need
in ERA now.
Mm-hmm.
he does.
Yeah.
Oh, but-
So well deserved, honestly, all the way around.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into some of the snubs. I don't really have a whole lot, but you know, a couple of the dudes who I think got snubbed: Lindor, Christian Walker.
Kyle Finnegan.
Nah, I don't think.
I don't
think.
I would
he's
have
second.
Urban over.
I don't
No,
think
I wasn't saying he's a
Lindor.
snub.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
saying
okay.
he's Suarez is 3rd in saves, and then
Oh.
Oh, Kyle Finnegan second?
Who's best?
Damn.
He didn't make it.
But he has a lot of blown saves too. That's
Yeah,
the
he
thing.
does.
It's not a.
Nationals just.
Yeah, yeah. You know, we're just on that as of right now. Just
Okay.
give
I
it
think
up.
Brandon Nimmo would probably be one that got snubbed. Like
I can
maybe
see
him
that.
over.
They probably flipped the
Elliot
coin for him
Ramos?
and Elliot Ramos, honestly.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
I can see those MLB executives were like, oh, okay, Elliot Ramos or Brandon Nimmo, let's flip it.
Heads or tails? Call him there.
Elliot Ramos, you're an Indy All-Star game.
But no, Christian
Bro.
Walker has
Bro,
22
what?
homers.
How
Huh?
did Lindor not make it? He has
Yeah.
like 3.5 WAR.
Yeah. And then
Well, because they had to put in
They
someone
just
from the
want,
Nationals.
Christopher Sanchez didn't make it.
They had to put someone from the
Phillies.
Nationals.
Santander
That could be
is a big
I'm
one
still
for me,
I feel
honestly.
like CJ would have took it over.
Oh yeah, Santander might have got robbed.
Dude, he has 23 homers, 57 RBIs in one of the best teams in baseball.
Jesus.
Santander.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, Quan has been getting a lot of
a lot of
love.
Orioles, you can say that.
yeah, true. Brent Rooker, DH, former Padre. he
All he does is
has
just hit home runs.
he's hitting 280 with 18 homers, 54 runs batted in. I think
Okay, maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard, you know.
Yeah, but the A's aren't getting two guys in, and Mason Miller's been
Yeah, no,
pretty
that's
much shut
true.
down.
There's only so many spots you can.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially for the A's. The A's.
Jake Irvin, your guy, he has a 2.80 ERA, something like that.
Turang.
Bryce Durang, yeah. I mean, there's a ton
Oh
of
yeah, they
different
could have
dudes.
put in
Oh,
Turang
and
over
Joey Ortiz. He could have been the third baseman
over McMahon,
McMahon.
but who else are the Rockies gonna put in?
Joey Ortiz, really? Is there
Oh,
numbers that
he's
good?
very good. I
Yeah,
forgot
he's
about
been
McMahon.
good at third.
For the
They could
Birds?
have got not Elias Diaz. Yeah, that's true.
It had to be.
Is Eagle
McMahon.
Tovar? He's not bad.
No, but then you would take Abrams out.
That's
They would
true.
have to take Abrams out.
It's all like
They have to manage it based on like
Yeah.
teams. Like
if you didn't have to have an all-star from each team, then it would be a
Then,
lot
yeah.
different.
Oh,
Oh,
because
for sure. Oh,
the
it's a
Nationals
whole-
wouldn't.
we
Well,
would- I mean,
CJ Abrams
CJ could
deserves it,
still
but
had
still,
it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the Rockies would not have a guy.
McNeil Rock.
No, like the Angels wouldn't have
The
somebody.
he
Angels
would-
wouldn't.
The White Sox.
The White
No,
Sox. Well, Crochet's been
You
good.
think Riley Green would have still made it, or it would have been
No,
Tariq
I
School?
don't. I think just.
I think
School.
Tariq would have gotten it, but I don't know about Riley for the Tigers.
But yeah, I mean, when's the All-Star game? Is it next
July
July
16th, which is what?
8 days away?
Yeah, a week and
Next
tomorrow.
Tuesday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So
Next Monday's the
coming
15th.
up, we'll have to, do a show after that, and
Honestly, I'm
And
so
talk
down.
about why Jerks and Profar won the All-Star Game MVP.
sure.
Live home run derby watch along.
Oh, hell
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
can
I'm
talk
so
a
down to
little
put some bets on the home run derby. Who's gonna do what?
Yeah, they haven't announced
Yeah, I
all
would
the
say
guys
they
yet,
They have
but
5 now.
5, right?
Five.
Ozuna
confirmed?
just announced it.
Yeah,
Ozuna?
Right
Ozuna,
before we
Pete
started
Alonso,
recording.
Oh, yeah.
Witt Jr.
Witt.
I would bet on
and
Pete
some
Alonso
others.
to win.
It's supposed to be 4 from each
Right.
league, no? Or it doesn't matter anymore?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
But yeah. So,
Yeah.
I think that's a wrap on that, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Shout out to the iPad making me survive a week. But that's all for the All-Star Game selection. Both starters and reserves, pitchers, all positions. So once again, I'm Jacob.
Shay.
Isaiah.
Jake.
And that's Sports Rewind signing out. We'll see y'all next episode.